Hi, I'm Diana, the mom of half of the band, and you're listening to The Loud Spot.
Well, I'm not that professional. I mean,
Just say, just say the loud spot with Sebastian.
I'm in the live spot with
No,
Sebastian.
the loud spot with Sebastian.
I'm in the loud spot with Sebastian. You are the greatest, sir.
I'm Jenny,
And this is Anthony,
and you're listening to
the loud spot with Sebastian.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking loud spot! That's right, you're listening to the almighty Hot Zone! Doing the intro to the Loud Spot podcast! You goddamn right! We're doing intros for podcasts now! And if you don't like it, you can suck the entire circumference of my Wayne Tretzky with the squeals and the drops! P1E goes on till it pops! Cannonball, don't trust a cop! Johnny Spotswood just don't know when to stop! Yeah, and if you don't like it, you better take your ass up to the snooty box, cause this is the Loud Spot! Okay, see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosby, right out of where I live. We're changing it up a little bit if you heard the podcast. So I am on the podcast right now. We don't know where Sam's at, but I do know where the band Saving Jackie is, and they're right here on my Zoom call. What's up, guys?
Hi.
How you doing?
Ladies
Thanks
and
for having-
absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. So I keep on wanting to call Jenny Jackie. And when I sent you guys the Zoom link, I actually put your email in as your first name was Jackie instead of Jenny. I was like, why is it not pulling up? And then I realized, oh, your name is not Jackie. Does that happen a lot?
Yes, it does.
That does.
Yeah.
So you guys are brother and sister, right? And
Yes.
Anthony, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So Anthony and Jenny, brother and sister, and Anthony is the drummer for the band.
Yeah.
So tell me a little backstory about your band, because I know every time I talk to Anthony on the phone, we can go on for hours, and I feel like we can go on and talk for hours, right? Because we both communicate well. But talking to you, I learned some things, and you were you both, maybe you guys were in other bands before you started Saving Jackie.
Yeah, well, we originally started as Jackie on Acid years back, and here in San Antonio. And Jackie on Acid, it was me. I was the drummer. My sister. We had another vocalist, female vocalist. We had our bass player who's in Saving Jackie. John was playing with us then too, and another guitarist. In '03. Well, the band was together about 5 years. In '03, we broke up. Years went by, and my sister's like, "Hey, let's get the band back together." And I'm like, I don't know.
It took a long time.
I told her, I don't know.
Let's do it.
I told her, I don't know if I want to do the rap rock thing anymore. She's like,
Yeah,
no,
he didn't
no.
want to do that.
Let's do it. I'm like, nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then I had bought, then I started playing drums again, because I quit playing, period. And I started playing again, and then I got 2 drum sets, and I donated them to a local church, and then she's on me to play some more. I'm like, okay. So I bought a drum set, and I started playing with another band about 2 years ago, and the band broke up. Well, yeah. We were having we had some little internal conflict, and then I thought maybe it was time for me to, leave. But
yeah.
I was already starting Jackie with my sister. That's what happened. Yeah. So I saw that this group was doing a little more.
He's reliving it. Hold on, that's not what happened. This is what happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So yeah, I left that band, focused more on Saving Jackie, and then. Yeah, man. We had some lineup changes with guitar players, but we're at where we're at now.
Yeah, and it's just been great.
Yeah.
Moving quick. We got signed, so it's just been constant.
Well, you guys, since you guys, I saw on your profile bands you've played with and things like, I think I saw it on Facebook, either that or Anthony told me. But I gotta say, Anthony, I love how your sister's looking at you when you're talking to make sure you're not saying something stupid. She's like, she's like looking at you like side on you, like, don't mess this up, bro. Do not mess this up. Give the right answer. It's kind of cool being in a band with your sibling. I mean, I've never been in a band. I don't think my brother does play instruments, but he doesn't listen to like the music I listen to, you know. So you guys went from Jackie on Acid to Saving Jackie. Because now I know, because your songs, they are very Christian based. So back in the day when you guys were on Jackie on Acid, are you trying to save that Jackie that's doing acid? That's a legitimate question.
I've always liked the name Jackie. After we Jackie on Acid, I've always liked the name Jackie, and I thought, it'd be kind of cool if we're gonna play the rap rock thing again. I told my sister, why don't we come up with something that'll go with Jackie? So we were throwing all kind of names at each other, and I can't remember all the names verbatim, but I don't know, just Saving Jackie just sounded catchy.
Yeah, it sounds great.
And
it's a good name.
What do you think? So we stuck with it, and then I thought it gave us a little more of that, what we're doing now, right? We're more faith-based, and I told her I think that would fit more instead of Jackie on Acid.
Do you guys plan on? So back when you were on Jackie on Acid, you guys opened up for some pretty good bands, and you guys toured, right? And was the same. It was the two of you, and so Jenny was the singer for Jackie on Acid, also.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this: listening to your music, I've never heard of Jackie on Acid, but listening to your music tonight, you got one heck of a rap style, man. You are fantastic at it. So whose idea was it for you guys as siblings? Whose idea was it to start a band together?
It was mine. Well, I was with a band prior to Jackie on Acid, and the band broke up. So.
So you were part of a band, and I came from a rap group.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay,
go ahead.
So what happened was when the band my old group broke up, I stayed with that original bass player from Jackie on Acid. We just did a jam session, man, and it was me on drums, the bass player, and then we had the other female vocalist, the other rapper who was with Jenny at the time. We got together, we had a jam session, and it just sounded really good. I mean, again, it was just a jam session.
It felt great, yeah.
And it vibed well, and I'm like, man, we just need a really good guitar player. We'll take off. So of course, I think in the process, we went through a couple guitar players, and we finally locked in with one guy for a little while, and wrote some songs, and we started gigging, and it just took off, man. With Jackie on Acid, that's how the band started.
That's awesome, man. Let's play. I know now we have a special song tonight that you guys were able to play for the first time, so that's really cool. We're gonna get into that later, but let's talk about this first song, "My Faith Is Larger." If that doesn't say Christian rock band, I don't know what does. Like that says it right there. So let's jam that song. How long ago did you guys write this one?
It's been about a year.
Oh, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get this started right now. Saving Jackie with "My Faith Is Larger."
Jackie, on fire and reborn. Yes, this times I wanna break from. This times I wanna hide.
There you go with My Faith is Larger by Saving Jackie. Anthony, how does it feel to know that your sister convinced you to do it again? And you said no, and now you're doing it. And does it feel good to finally give in to little sister?
She twisted my arm. Actually, I hesitated quite a bit, and because I didn't know where it was going to go and how accepted we were going to be playing. First of all, doing what we did back then, the style of music. I mean, we were good at it then, and then to do it again and find, go through the trouble of getting the right musicians for the band and getting that chemistry. I just didn't. I just didn't know, right? I mean, that all that unknown.
Yeah.
But I mean, we wrote these songs. We put out our 3-song EP, and it's been a wild ride, man. It's been a blessing, man.
You know what's super cool? Is I've noticed doing this podcast. I used to say, before I started this podcast, don't start a band unless you're like 18 or in your early 20s. You're never going to But starting this podcast, I realized that's no longer the case. There's lots of bands that are big and that are on Octane that are playing that are in their 40s.